Welcome to the last part of the Hangman project. So in this particular video, we'll be completing this program in this project, I mean. So till now we had almost worked it, almost completed the project, but one last thing was pending. That is basically deciding the winner. If the user has been able to guess the word properly or if he has failed to guess it. So here we have two conditions. One is if underscore is not in the display word, if all the underscores have been completed, if all the underscores have been filled with a letter, then we say the user has won. So no need. So then we'll output as user one, that is u1, and then we'll end the program there. Now, or else if that number of turns becomes 0. So initially the number of turns should be equal to the number of underscores, so number of letters in that word. So if the turns become 0 and still there are underscores remaining, then we say the user has lost and we say you just lost. Okay, so let us see the program. So initially we are selecting one word from the set of words that is already present. Now, after that, this one also we had already discussed in the previous part. So for each word that is the user enters, it checks if the word is present in the guesses. That guesses this thing string. If it is not there, then we add it to the display word. That is display word will be adding into the character. If it is there, then if it is not there, then we keep it as it is keep the underline as it is. Okay, so if it is there, then we fill it with the particular whatever the position of that particular letter is in the word. Then we display the return the display word. Now, after that, we have one more boolean now. It says has player lost. So we'll check if the player has lost here. Here, what are the input? Number of turns, the word, followed by the number of guesses. So what we check is if the turns become 0 and still the display word contains the underscore, then we say the user has lost. Then it becomes true. Yeah, user has lost. If not, the user has won. Simple. Now, here again we ask the user for his name. The user enters his name and then we say hello, welcome to time to play Hangman. And then here we have the choose word function where we call the choose word function. One word is chosen among these 6 words. And then here we have the starting guesses, the string. That is basically the string guesses. All right. So now we'll output a start guessing until the turns is greater than 0. If the turns become 0, then the user has lost. If the turns is greater than 0, then we keep prompting the user telling you have these many number of guesses remaining. After that, we have the word display. So the number of words and number of guesses would be there. And then we'll be displaying the display word as well for each time. Now, how do we check if the player has won? If there is no underline present in the entire word remaining, then we say the user has won because the user has guessed all the other letters. Now, after that, we ask user to guess a character, then the user enters some guess. We have a character guess, then the user enters this guess. We convert that guess into lowercase just for our convenience. And then we'll check if the word has already been guessed. How do we check it? We'll check if the word is already in the guesses string. We had created a string called guesses. So once the letter is guessed, we put that into the guesses string. So we check if the word is present in the guesses. If it is already present, then we say you've already tried this word. We'll continue. Next one. Now, if it is not there, then we add whatever the current guess of the user is into the guesses string. After that, if the guess is incorrect, if the word is not present in the guess, if the guess is not present in the word, whatever the word has been selected, if the letter whatever user enters is not in the word, then we say wrong guess, try again, and then we remove one of the turns. Like we reduce the turns by 1. Alright, so we decrement it basically. After that, if we check if the player has lost, how do we check if the player has lost? If the player has lost, basically we have a function for has lost for the player. Where did it just go? Yeah, here has lost. If it is true, then we say you have lost. The word was this thing. Easy. Let me run the program now. So I'll enter with P. Okay, I have 7 guesses remaining. I am wrong. C. Okay, I got the word. Oh, my bad. COD. Okay. C. M. It's not there. I've just 3 guesses remaining. uh, D, it's not there, so I think I have lost it. A, P, D, N. Yeah, I think that's all. So yeah, I'll submit the program. This is how the Hangman game works. So test case have passed, and so basically the word was contests. Okay, so I'll just enter CONTESTS contests. Yeah, you won. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this video, and this challenge is we'll end this challenge here. That's it for this this project as well. If you have any doubts, let me know in the comments below, and if you want to practice more such problems or get yourself ready for interviews, then you can go pro on CodeChef. You can practice all these problems on the CodeChef platform. So give this a try, and I'll see you in the next project. Thank you.